Dear learners, welcome to today's session. We are going to discuss an exciting topic, that is, Persons with Disabilities Act 1995 legal provisions, policies, and legislations. Please watch the entire video carefully and take notes on the key points. Writing hand at the end, you'll find MCQs based on the presentation. Let us understand. The Persons with Disabilities Act 1995. The Persons with Disabilities, Equal Opportunities, Protection of Rights and Full Participation Act 1995, commonly referred to as the PWD Act 1995, was a landmark legislation in India aimed at safeguarding the rights of persons with disabilities, PWDs. Enacted on 7 December 1995 and coming into force on 7 February 1996, this act was India's first comprehensive legal framework for promoting equal opportunities, ensuring protection of rights, and facilitating full participation of persons with disabilities in society. The Act was formulated in response to India's commitment to the United Nations Proclamation on the Full Participation and Equality of People with Disabilities in the Asian and Pacific Region, 1992. Objectives of the PWD Act. The PWD Act, 1995, was established to ensure equal opportunities and prevent discrimination against persons with disabilities. Promote protection of rights of individuals with disabilities. Facilitate full participation and inclusion in social, economic, and political life. Provide education, employment, and rehabilitation opportunities for PWDs. Ensure the accessibility of public spaces, transport, and communication systems. Definition of disability under the PWD Act. The Act recognizes 7 categories of disabilities, which include 1. Blindness, total absence of sight. 2. Low vision, a condition where a person has a reduced ability to see. 3. Leprosy cured persons, individuals cured of leprosy but having disabilities due to it. 4. Hearing impairment, loss of hearing of 60 decibels or more. 5. Locomotor disability, impairment of movement due to various causes, including cerebral palsy. 6. Mental retardation, a condition of arrested or incomplete development of the mind. 7. Mental illness, any disorder affecting mental functioning. Legal provisions and policies under the PWD Act, 1995. The Act provides a comprehensive legal framework to address the needs of persons with disabilities. It is divided into 14 chapters and covers various provisions related to education, employment, social security, accessibility, and rehabilitation. 1. Education provisions. Free education up to the age of 18 years in integrated schools or special schools. Provision for barrier-free access to educational institutions. Reservation of seats for PWDs in government and aided educational institutions. Non-formal education opportunities for persons with severe disabilities. Schemes for teacher training to equip educators in handling children with disabilities. 2. Employment provisions. 3% reservation in government jobs for persons with disabilities, 1% each for visually impaired, hearing impaired, and locomotor disabled persons. Preference in government schemes and public sector employment. No discrimination in matters of employment, wages, and work conditions. Establishment of special employment exchanges to help PWDs find jobs. 3. Accessibility and barrier-free environment. Implementation of barrier-free environments in public buildings, transport, and workplaces. Accessible railways, buses, roads, and pedestrian pathways. Modifications in telecommunication and information technology to suit PWD's provisions for assistive technologies and disability-friendly infrastructure. 4. Social security and rehabilitation, establishment of rehabilitation centers for persons with disabilities. Provision of pensions, unemployment allowances, and financial assistance. Government schemes for the economic development of PWDs, including loans and subsidies. Measures for protection from abuse, neglect, and exploitation. 5. Rights and legal protection, prohibition of discrimination in education, employment, healthcare, and public services. Right to equality and non-discrimination under the law. Protection from harassment, exploitation, and inhumane treatment. Legal provisions for guardianship of persons with severe disabilities. Right to access justice, including provision of legal aid and representation. Implementation and monitoring mechanisms of PWD Act, establishment of Chief Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities, central level, and state commissioners, state level, to monitor the implementation of the Act. District-level committees for redressal of grievances. Regular review of policies and legal amendments to address emerging challenges. Involvement of non-governmental organizations, NGOs, civil society, and stakeholders in policy-making and advocacy. Dear viewers, let's solve some important multiple-choice questions based on the presentation. 1. What is the primary objective of the PWD Act, 1995? A. Providing employment opportunities to all citizens. B. Ensuring equal opportunities and full participation for persons with disabilities. C. Establishing separate educational institutions for PWDs. D. Reserving government jobs only for visually impaired individuals. Answer. B. Ensuring equal opportunities and full participation for persons with disabilities. 2. Which international commitment influenced the enactment of the PWD Act, 1995? A. United Nations Proclamation on Disability Rights, 1985. B. UN Proclamation on the Full Participation and Equality of PWDs in the Asian-Pacific Region, 1992. C. Universal Declaration of Human Rights, 1948. D. WHO Global Disability Framework, 2000. Answer. B. UN Proclamation on the Full Participation and Equality of PWDs in the Asian-Pacific Region, 1992. 3. What percentage of government job reservation was provided under the PWD Act, 1995? A. 2%. B. 3%. C. 4%. D. 5%. Answer. B. 3%. 4. Which key right is protected under the PWD Act, 1995? A. Right to vote. B. Right to non-discrimination in employment and education. C. Right to own land. D. Right to financial independence. Answer. B. Right to non-discrimination in employment and education. 5. Which body was established to monitor the implementation of the PWD Act, 1995? A. National Disability Authority. B. Chief Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities. C. State Human Rights Commission. D. Central Education Board. Answer. B. Chief Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities. 6. So what does the PWD Act, 1995 mandate regarding education? A. Free education for all PWDs up to the age of 18. B. Special schools for all PWDs. C. No provision for education. D. Compulsory home-based education. Answer. A. Free education for all PWDs up to the age of 18. 7. Which model of disability does the PWD Act 1995 primarily follow? A. Medical model. B. Social model. C. Economic model. D. Psychological model. Answer. A. Medical model. 8. Which of the following is a provision of accessibility under the PWD Act 1995? A. Special transport services for PWDs. B. Barrier-free access to public buildings. C. Reservation of seats in private institutions. D. Private companies must employ PWDs. Answer. B. Barrier-free access to public buildings. 9. Which of the following was a major limitation of the PWD Act 1995? A. It included too many categories of disabilities. B. It lacked strict enforcement mechanisms. C. It imposed heavy fines on non-compliance. D. It covered only economic rights. Answer. B. It lacked strict enforcement mechanisms. 10. Which act replaced the PWD Act 1995 to expand disability rights? A. Disability Rights Act 2010. B. Rights of Persons with Disabilities RPWD Act 2016. C. Equality for Disabilities Act 2005. D. Accessibility and Inclusion Act 2018. Answer. B. Rights of Persons with Disabilities RPWD Act 2016. Thank you. Don't miss out. Subscribe now to my YouTube channel, Education and Teacher Education, for insightful content and valuable resources.